We have to talk about fraud, scams, and lies in the SMMA and marketing community. People who make money online are straight up lying to you. They use fake screenshots, they steal content, and they don't care about you. So I decided to not only reveal a scammer to you, but to confront that scammer one-on-one. I exposed and destroyed their entire business, and I had to call Gary Vaynerchuk. Hey, I'm talking to VaynerMedia, right? Who am I? Am I CoffeeZilla's brother? Am I the son of Chris Hansen? Today, I will be a mix of all of them on steroids. And to be honest with you, it is time to make online business great again. This has nothing to do with Trump, by the way. See, I'm just a guy who knows what it's like to sign high-ticket clients in digital marketing. I happen to be in this space. For 8 years, I signed clients in 39 different countries worldwide, and I started making 5 figures a month the first time from home with my online business in 2016. I can tell you, not in a single year have I made more money from coaching than I have made from my actual agency. And now it's time to expose scammers, because listen, I came across these posts of a teenager making the craziest amounts of money. I mean, over $300,000 a month at 19. I would say that's pretty good. So I checked out his website because, I mean, seriously, after building his legacy all of his adult life, which means basically for the past 10 minutes, he has now decided to consult others. So it took me approximately one of my brain cells to figure out that something was wrong. None of these social media posts said anything, like absolutely nothing substantial. But that wasn't even the one thing that made me go, I should be looking into this. I found out very quickly that not only his thumbnails were completely stolen, and he just basically face swapped his face into already existing viral thumbnails, even his content was clearly stolen as well. He just almost word for word remade the same exact videos. About his offer though was the fact that he had these insane testimonials on his website from high-end marketing agencies that existed for decades already, literally. Like, I mean, he claimed that he had consulted VaynerMedia, that means Gary Vaynerchuk's agency. Holy moly. I was so amazed that I decided to book a call and find out more.
Hey there.
Hello, good sir. Who are you?
So I am partner. First of all, we just hit 200 clients last month.
I mean, that sounds absolutely legit. I mean, at that point, I was already sold. I mean, showcasing his bet in the background like that on a B2B agency consultation call, it just looks like a typical setup to me where you would talk to 8 or 9 figure agency owners, right? I mean, take all my money, no questions asked.
The goal usually we always aim to do is in between 10 and 100,000 a month in monthly recurring. So either way, the process is super simple. It's going to be one you're pretty familiar with already, simply because you're at 30k already for a little while. So step number 1 is obviously the client acquisition.
As you can see, I decided to play along, and I just listened to this entire presentation.
It's just, I don't really like taking quite that much money for what we offer. So yeah, that's the general basics of it. How are you feeling?
I mean, if you consult people like Matt Tejan, who is the founder of Lead Marketing Agency, who started his agency, I don't know, 10 years ago. Can you schedule a call between him and me so you can tell me a bit about his experience working with you?
Yeah, can do. As far as I'm aware, as long as he's been a previous client of us, then that's completely fine. I'd have to check with if he actually has been. Would you like to contact him and book him in with us, or do you want me to contact him? Yeah, I really do.
Contacted him, but there was no response yet. Also, there's Leonard Sullivan from LeadForge on the website, Brandon Falcon, founder of Falconics. Have you had any direct contact with any of these case studies?
I would presume would have at some point. I haven't personally had contact with them. I've just started here 2 months ago now, so I believe these are some of our earlier case studies on the website.
Have you been in touch with anyone who actually has been a success story of this coaching program?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, or as in general?
No, actually you.
Not really. I'm simply hired as a closer, you know.
I'm just wondering, so you're basically backing a program and promoting a program that you haven't actually seen anybody go through prior to you selling it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been around through the program and I've seen it be fairly successful from my understanding of how the program works. From what I've watched on his YouTube channel, it all seems pretty understandable as well. Honestly, as I say, it hasn't really been too long enough for me personally to be able to say I've been able to be in a direct contact with a client after success.
Because the thing is, of course, on the website, you know, there are other big names which you must know, like VaynerMedia. Do you know what he's done for VaynerMedia?
I'm sure I can go ahead and ask him really quick as well. I thought if you like.
I'm curious because if you make such big claims on the website, it's going to raise some questions about the people that you have supposedly worked with. Because, like, let's be honest, when I started my agency, I was 11 years old. So I'm wondering, how could somebody age 19 get to 300K a month in like 2 seconds of his life?
So what's
keeping him from jumping on and just answering the questions for like 5 minutes? That's the only thing that I need.
I can ask him actually if you like.
So I tried everything humanly possible to get his sales rep, to get this wonder kid scammer guy to jump on this call with us. And so I waited and waited and waited. And while we waited, I wanted to make a few things clear that I also would like to tell you as well. Subscribe to this channel, drop a comment. The best comment is going to win some money to their PayPal account. Last year, for example, I spent about 40K US dollars on just coaching. And it was definitely like very legit, very helpful. I think the best money I spent so far on just education. But of course, there's so many other offers out there. And honestly, it would be disrespectful to like you or anybody else to assume that based on age, people would be, like scamming people. And I know that you're not here to scam anyone. You're doing the sales closing, but you're talking about an offer and case studies of people you haven't even spoken to, which is why I have to talk to the person who claims they have spoken to that person.
No, okay, that's definitely understandable.
And this is even more a reason why I want to find out, what did he do for VaynerMedia? Because why would a company that's working with Nike and Adidas and is like worldwide famous already need these kinds of services? Just to let you know, like I researched what happens in the case that none of this is true. There's a very real chance that he will be sued for fraud, false advertising, and defamation.
Damn.
See? So I just want to know, how did you help these businesses? Somebody being in business for a decade, Matt Tejan or Leonard Sullivan, but then none of the case studies linked to anything on the website. You cannot find any proof of them actually working together. So
yeah, no, it makes a lot of sense, to be fair to you when you put it that way. I guess I haven't personally looked into it enough myself, which is feeling pretty regrettable now that I'm hearing this. But
you know what? The thing is, you're young. Like, I'm not here to attack you, like I said, or like it's not even your fault or something like that. And nothing bad is going to happen to you if this turns out to be, not, let me say, not real.
Yeah, that's very fair.
Like, really, I'm sorry that this is uncomfortable to have these kinds of calls, because you might be like, what the hell is going on?
A little bit.
Sounds like it makes sense.
Yeah, just a little bit. I'm a little bit confused.
Like, I'm not like some like journalist. Everything I told you is true. So I run my own agency. So I come across people on YouTube just like you, maybe how you found them, I don't know. But like what I did is I Googled the titles that he's using and realized that the videos that he has recorded were uploaded by other YouTubers only a week earlier. So he copy pasted the entire content, which is even more dodgy. I can show you examples. I've documented all of this to make sure that if he doesn't show up, I will message these people, which I already have, to find out if this is true or not. Because if it's not, then also let me tell you, I want to make sure I protect people like you and me who want to do real business, don't want to scam anyone, and don't like lie and deceive. So if that's the case, this is not going to go well for him.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that's... Does he happen to be hiring?
Me?
Yeah, you personally.
My first interest in somebody starting working with me is, hey, you have to understand that this is totally legit and what we do is helping people. Because if you as a sales closer, in that case, think about yourself, if you can sell the offer with confidence, then you can't sell an offer at all. You don't know much about the offer if you haven't even talked to these people who he claims have made so much money, like somebody who made 80K after a consulting session with a 19-year-old. Sounds strange if the person, the CEO, is like 45, 50.
Yeah, I did like, I guess, the bare minimum of checking. Yeah, you make a strong point, to be fair to you. Yeah, I feel a bit idiotic now.
I know what you're probably thinking right now. This guy could just be in on all of this, right? And I got no proof of that not being the case. But I can tell you, I looked at his face for this entire call. The call was something like 1 hour long. And right now, you're just watching a tiny version of highlights, of course. So let me show you the message that he sent me after this call was over.
Oh my god, what the actual fuck? I can't believe this shit. What the actual thank you? I am going to go ahead and drop him a message after hearing back from you, saying I'm done with him and for him to never fucking contact me again. I'm so sorry to have ever been on a call with you attempting to sell anything like that to you. That is immensely bullshit and I am truly sorry.
So let me tell you, I do believe him. He made a terrible mistake. I think it was one of his very first sales jobs, and he helped me a lot to gather more information on the scammer right after this call. And not only that, it was only because of him playing along so well that I indeed managed managed to book a call one-on-one with the scammer that got me my shot of exposing him. It's not fun to realize something like that, you know? So also, like, just to let you know, if this turns out to be true, you need any help, hit me up and I can just show you for free, of course, what I would do in your situation to next time back this offer and understand this is 100% legit, so this is something I can sell with confidence. We're not going to scam anyone, you know? I believe that in my heart, most people have good intentions. See, that's what I learned from business as well. Most people haven't scammed me. I haven't scammed anyone. So that's why I think I just want to have him talk and explain these things. And if he has a good explanation, I can message these people and it turns out to be true, which I don't believe is going to be the case. In the next episode, you will see. Let me tell you one thing, just one thing. I've been in this business for 8 years, okay? These companies can sue you for fraud, defamation, and false advertising. So you can take down everything that's fake. But if you leave, I will have to contact them, okay?